To the next one, we go. Another big game here. This is Sunday Night Football. Micah Parsons makes his return to Dallas, playing for the Green Bay Packers here. Packers are a 7-point favorite. This game should not be close. I think the Packers will find a way to come in and dominate it, especially after what happened to them last week with the Cleveland Browns. Speaking of bad defense, we were just talking about with the Chiefs, the Cowboys have the worst defense in the NFL. They have the worst defensive coordinator in Matt Eberflus. He's not capable of coaching outside of Pee-wee midget football. So, Grant, how do you see this game playing out?
Well, sorry, Pee-wee midget football. Did you know the Cowboys this season have run zone defense on 97% of plays? There is literally no variation. It's not difficult to game plan for them. That's why Russell Wilson can throw for 450 yards. That's why Caleb Williams looks like the second coming of a higher power. That everybody can do that. And between Russell Wilson, Caleb Williams, and Jordan Love is the best quarterback. I'm not the biggest Jordan Love guy in the world. He is 10 times better than those other two, maybe 5 times better than Caleb. I still don't know how good Caleb is.
Yeah,
but Jordan Love is the best one.
Yeah, yes, no. Like we talk about Jordan Love, like we talk about Mike Vrabel. Like they're very similar. Mike Vrabel's a guy, never won anything. He's been to one AFC championship game, and we talk about him like he's the greatest coach ever. Jordan Love's never won anything. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers. He's serviceable. He's a good quarterback. Is he a great quarterback? To be determined, but he ain't the best quarterback in the world by any means.
I like the comparison.
Yeah.
I do. He's better than Russ, and he's better than Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb could be better someday. Never know.
Maybe one day. But point being, the Packers are coming off a day where they got nothing going against the Cleveland Browns, who once again, Browns have a Super Bowl defense, a middle school offense. I don't know at what point we're finally going to get that sorted out, but they're going to be pissed with how that ended. They're going to be shocked at the difference in quality between that Browns defense and this Cowboys defense. I actually made a chart. I recently started dabbling in some chart making. You know, on Twitter, you see the graphs with like the different teams and where they rank and everything and different. So I made a chart that plotted pass defense efficiency when you don't generate pressure. So how the Cowboys are like twice worse than the second worst team and 3 times worse than the third worst team. They are horrendous if they're not getting the quarterback on the ground. And the Packers offensive line has been solid this year. The Packers might not have a true number 1 guy, but they've got 6 different number 2s, all of whom have 4.2, 4.3 speed. They are going to light this team up. They can run the ball effectively. You force the Cowboys to sink down, then you hit them over the top. Micah Parsons, I can say for a fact, is getting a sack in this game. Might be a forced fumble, might be 2, might be 3 sacks. We know that he loves the fans, but we know he's got bitterness towards the team and the owner. And apparently some of the players had turned on him a little bit too. This is going to be nasty. This is going to be a slaughter, just like it was when the Packers beat the Cowboys in the playoffs a couple of years ago, where it was like 48-10 at one point.
I think Micah Parsons a little baby back. You know what? Doesn't he? Jerry was giving him $40-something million. It's not like Jerry was shorting him by any means.
Well, I don't think that's the problem. The problem is that Jerry refused to talk to his agent. And Mike said, look, everybody's got a job. We all know you're the owner. I'm the player. This is my agent. Go talk to him. And Jerry refused.
I don't know whose side I'm taking. I think there's he said, she said on both sides, but it's not like Jerry disrespected him with the money that he supposedly offered him. So, Micah Parsons, bad blood, whatever, who cares? I'll take every Jordan Love prop I can get. I'll take him over the passing yards of 232.5. I'll take him under an interception at -125. That's a good value play right there, because they're either going to be up so much he's not going to be taking chances down the field, or he's going to just be lighting them up and the Cowboys can't do anything unless we get a bad beat and there's a tip pass or something. Pass completions, I don't love the completions. I don't think he's going to throw the ball a ton in this game if the game script plays out that way, but he could get to 232.5 pretty quickly. Caleb had what? Did Caleb have close to 300 in the first half last week?
I don't know about the first half, but I think he did finish with like 280, 290 something.
It was close to 200 in the first.
Yeah, 298.
Half. Yeah, so it's close to 200 in the first half, and then he threw for another 100 in the second half. Crazy stuff. So, I mean, Jordan Love can easily do that. If I'm Matt LaFleur, I'm coming out. I want to run up the score a little bit. I want to show why I'm that guy and why I'm that guy offensively, with how he calls plays and all that. They don't need to run the ball. Give Josh Jacobs a little break this week. Let your receivers get some work. This is a perfect week for your receivers to get some work because they haven't necessarily been doing that a ton. They've been running the football. They're working play action. Come out, sling the football. Show me why Jordan Love's that guy against a bad defense that you know you're going to beat.
Yeah, I'm also on Jordan Love over 232.5 passing yards. And then a little bit of a value play. The Cowboys, I think, are going to score at one point in the game. No CeeDee Lamb, by the way. Another reason to take the Packers -7 there. But I feel like they will score at least one touchdown. And considering Javonte Williams has been good on the ground, been scoring, you can get him for about +145, +150 odds. The value on that is attractive to me. But as far as my favorite prop, definitely the Love over.
And you know what I'll take too? I kind of like Dak over 241.5.
Listen, there's nothing more that Dak loves in this world than going for 60 yards in the first half and 250 in the second.
No, yes, you probably get a good live number on this, but Dak's going to have to throw the ball. The Cowboys will be playing from behind. And I know you don't have CeeDee Lamb, but I look at what CeeDee Lamb has done so far this season, even going back to the first game against the Eagles. Not that he threw for a ton in that game, but he was still finding people down the field that were open. Like Dak's been able to find other guys this year. You still have Pickens out there, obviously. I think this is a game where Dak has to throw. I think Jordan Love has to throw. I think it could be an over kind of game, over 47.5. I don't know if I want to play that, but both quarterbacks going to come out slinging the football in this one.
I'm going to stay off of Dak because of some of the offensive line stuff, the CeeDee Lamb stuff. The Packers allowing 168 passing yards per game, so I'll stay off of that. But I like Love.
Luke Schoonmaker over 2.5 receiving yards.
That's a good play. 2.5 yards? I thought you were going to say receptions. Yards is crazy.
Well, let me see what he's done this year. Luke Schoonmaker over 2.5. He's got one catch for 5 yards. Last week against the Bears. He's
got it.
Well, yeah. I mean, one catch, 5 yards in a game where they got smoked in. They could be getting smoked in this one. You're not going to have Ferguson out there. I love that play. I love it.
That's what is that? Oh, it's a Deebo Samuel. I saw Deebo Samuel for over 3.5 rushing yards. And I was like, it's one carry. He's going to get that. I love those kind of props.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.